What is happening, YouTube community? David back here in Sammy's house with some more Satisfactory gameplay. Just looking over the area where I will eventually be covering with concrete. It will be great. So, last time we started planning out more of the World Eater, we got a couple more of those things built for it. While off camera, I did some more basic planning work. Not really constructing more of it outside of I got the lifts actually built. And started planning out like how the ores will get from the lifts onto the main bus lines, which you can see over here. So the first two are going to be weird. So the first ones are iron down here. And those are easy. They're just boom, 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 straight across to their respective platforms. Second one will be copper. Let me show you how I plan on doing the copper real quick. Copper, actually, I can do exactly like this as well, I believe. Yep. Just drag it down exactly like that. Because we're only going to need 2 lines of copper, right? Third line will be concrete. And I think I'm going to need 2 lines of concrete. But because of that, we can't... The third line won't just fit up exactly right. We are going to have to use lifts. Which means that that's going to require a bit more work. Basically what the plan will be is, I'll show you how I would have done it with the copper if it wasn't needed. We'll drag you down like so. And then we drag on the other side, the upper one. I needed to do this the other way actually. Because I need this to go to... So we do the lower one actually on the back side. Like so. And then we would do the upper one on the front side like so. Bada bing, bada boom. That works. It gets more tricky when we get up to the Caterium and to the, oil ones. So the first one on Caterium won't be a problem. Well, obviously it'll also get more tricky with the coal. Caterium, the first one won't be a problem because we're just dragging these first 2 there. Second 2, we just drop right on top of it. Third 2, I think we would just drag straight down. And I think... But we can't do the same thing with the oil because the oil will be coming in from farther down. So, what I'm probably going to wind up doing with the oil is actually creating a second tier of belts as well. So that way I can drag the first couple of oil ones over without any issues. I need to actually expand this out further because we're going to be bringing coal and oil still. We needed how much coal again? We need 985 coal per minute, which is how many belts? Since we're going to be doing this entirely with Mark IV belts, that's 3 belts? Math. 980 divided by 480. Calculator. That's 3 belts. Yeah, 3 belts are going to be needed, because 2 belts will only handle 960. So we're going to need 3 total lines up for coal. Oh, wait. Yeah, we only need 2 lines for concrete, because we only need 750 of that. We need 2 lines for copper, because we need 660 of that. We need 3 lines for, iron, right? 1440, we need 1431. So yeah, we need 3 lines for iron, 2 lines for copper, 2 lines for concrete, 3 for coal. Okay. And then we need 4 for oil and 4 for Caterium? Or is it 5 for Caterium? 1 second. We only need 4 lines. Okay. So we need 4 for... So we need 8 lines for Caterium and oil combined. And then 3 and 2. So that's what? 13 total lines needed? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wait, we need 13 lines, though, for the ones coming up from the trains. And right now I've only got 6 coming up from the trains. Aish. Do I have bauxite near me? I do not have bauxite near me. At least not that that's in pingable range, apparently. 1,800 meters on all of that. Okay, let's go to the map here really quickly and take a look. Because bauxite's the one thing that I haven't been putting on. Damn. Let's see if this impure node's gone. I only want normal and pure. Okay. So I'm going to need to build my train system around a bit, so that way I can get some of these bauxite nodes, because I really will need those Mark V belts online. If I can get Mark V belts, I can basically have the number of belts total that I need, and use splitters up at the top here more effectively. So that's what we'll... that may be what we do next. Let's take a look down at what I've done on the factory floor for planning purposes, though. So we had the copper and iron lines already done. These will produce all the ingots I could ever need for copper and iron. Up next, I built the platform for the Caterium line, the platform for the concrete line, and then the platform for the steel line. So I need more resources. I need much more of my basic resources here to continue this out now. By the way, if you're wondering what happened to a couple of my power shards, I did wind up overclocking a couple of my steel foundries down at the main base area to try and get my reinforced or encased industrial beam production a bit more smooth, at least. And the reason is, those, once they all become tier 4, require an insane amount of encased industrial beams. Like, I need 2,000 more encased industrial beams, and I've already upgraded half of them. Actually, I need 3,000 more. So we're going to go clean out some inventory here. You know what, we'll just get rid of all of those. And see if we have enough built up in that little storage area that I built. It looks like my heavy modular frames are finally fully stockpiled in there. They are. And it looks like these are fully stockpiled now as well. Which means that my encased industrial beam production will soon actually ease up, which will be nice. But right now I have these two actually running at truly 100% efficiency. They require a total of 16 per minute, and I'm producing 32 beams per minute down below. Okay. 1,900 plus a bit extra. Okay. So we'll come back up to our factory floor area. Finish the elevators. Or the conveyor lifts off. Get them all up to tier 4 at least. Or as close to all to tier 4 as I can. We're working from the top down. Which means I have to go onto my bouncy elevator. Hopefully it works properly today. They did release the new teaser, by the way, for the next update. And they're including something that I asked for desperately for the bouncy elevator purposes. And that is inverted ramps. Basically turn these upside down. So you can create a way that I can bounce off of my head right over this, but it won't interfere with the outward trajectory necessarily. I'm too high. Told you I was too high. There we go. Okay. But we are running down to this platform, I believe. Mark 4 lifts. You are all Mark 4s to there. Woo. Forgot that I did that one as a shorter platform. Because you need to become a Mark 4 as well. Now comes the fun part. Actually, I can just get rid of you. Trash all of these plates. They are not needed anymore. I hate leaving that thing right there. course, it won't let me actually do this off to the side. Okay. Okay, then. So, all of these are now Mark 4s up to the second platform. Which means just my base ones have to become Mark 4s. And I think some of them already are, so we're good there. I just don't remember which ones are. Like, you're already a Mark 4. Let's get all these inside ones. Okay. So I need to finish off these train ones and then do the other ones as well. Delete out all those plates that I don't need no more. And we'll come back down here and see if we grab the rest of ours, if that gives us enough to actually make this work. By the way, that was stockpiled after about... How long have I been playing for this instance? 18 hours of stockpiling? No, that's not right. I was not asleep for 18 hours. It was stockpiled after a decent amount, though. Long enough for this thing to finish filling up the rest of its load and then back up. So the plus side is once the constructors or assemblers up there finish filling up and it backs up the production line here, it all goes into these. So I've got 394 more. Okay. We don't have to bounce up anymore. We can do this all from the base. That was weird. You're already Mark 4, you're already Mark 4. You're actually already Mark 4, you're already Mark 4. Okay. They're all now Mark 4s. Obviously I still also need to, as I said, expand out the freight platform a bit. Or get Mark 5 belts fully automated, but bringing out the bauxite is going to be a pain in the ass. Since I need, what is it? One bauxite, one, silica or something stupid like that? No, it's not that. What is it? And of course that has to go into foundry production as well. This one, by the way, will be a shorter episode. I just wanted to make sure that we had something uploaded each day until the new patch comes out. Yeah, I was also looking at the map and figuring out the routes that my trains are going to have to take. So the bauxite is on a couple of the train lines that I'm planning on. So I need 7 bauxite and 6 silica for every 2 aluminum ingots. And then how many aluminum ingots do I need for the all-clad? And then I need 3 aluminum ingots and 2 copper ingots for all-clad aluminum sheets. So that means that each one of these I'm going to require... how many? It's not going to be an even conversion, of course not. On the silica, I'm not worried about because that's just 2 quartz to 3 silica. So I need a total of 4 raw quartz for this. But it's not an easy thing to make. Like, it's basically parts of parts of parts to make it. So that'll be something that we calculate out later and figure out how to get the bauxite back. I'm looking at the map and trying to figure out how exactly I'm going to do this. Basically, to give you an idea, my bauxite is right in this area for the little bits that I would actually need. There's a pier node, like, right there. But that's on top of several cliffs compared to where I'm at right now, or how I would get there. Then there's the poison forest right there that I'd have to get through, and a couple other things. I could bring my trains around here, which is what my ultimate plan is. That is a lot of construction work, which I will be doing off camera, I think. Because that's just going to be hours of construction. Just to build the train platforms. It's going to require all this concrete that I got, and then more. So, what we are probably going to do is... how long has this episode been now? We're not quite at a half hour yet. Alright. So, I'll go grab some more cable, some more plates, so I can go up top and make the smelter line for the Caterium for you guys. Oh, I'll need more concrete as well. Do I have enough copper wire? Yes, I do. Good. So yeah, we'll go up top, make the, Caterium line for you. That's going to require a lot of Caterium nodes, though. I've got plenty of plates. I cannot run out this way anymore. Because I have completely blocked that off now. Spacebar got stuck. That's okay. Okay. But yeah, the basic goal is going to be that I start dragging... 8 hours. Is how long that was running for. Okay. So I'm going to start dragging the train platform this way and probably platforming up a bit more even still. Basically, from here on out, going up going up consistently. Because if I go, one sec, where's my, foundations? We're going to put you onto there and put you onto there. Because if we go like this... Where the fuck? Why did you place underneath? I really don't get this game sometimes. It's like I'm looking right there, but you won't let me place the ramp right there unless I get the angle exactly right, apparently. Thank you. So this angle is one that the train track can handle with relative ease. Encroaching each other's clearance. Ow. Because I've got that right there. Okay, we can fix that. And reconnect you up to the utility landing pad. So the train track would then just come along here, and we'd ramp up until I got to where I wanted to go. It will be a slow ramp, but doing that will ensure that the train track stays nice and level. And it gets me up over everything that might be a problem. Okay. So we could just go like this. And I would probably just keep doing the ramps up until I was past the current line of those. Reason is, I will eventually want to split a train line down that way. And that should get me high enough. But we're going to go back up to the top of the World Eater now. I'm too high. Yep. Bloop. And we will start setting up the smelter line for Caterium. Now, how many did I need for Caterium? I need 39 smelters. So we are going to be setting up 40, which is a 20 per side. Holy shit, that is a lot of Caterium ingots needed. Alright, we're just going to break you down. Boop. 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 We're basically going out double the distance of this next one. Or the one that's right next to it. We're also going to have to do the Caterium inputs a little bit differently. Because we require so much more ore per each of these, we can't just go straight up from the wall down with the entire thing. The belt lines won't handle it until I get, even with the next tier of belts, they wouldn't handle it. Mark 5 belts. Handle 780, which would not even, which would be about 1,500 plus bit extra, and I need 1,700. Well, actually, the next tier belts would be able to handle it split evenly between the two of them. current tier does not. Let's see here if that's enough now. Oh, that's a shadow from up above. Okay. Production. Smelter. Right about there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I did not bring up enough rods with me. 10. I think that'll be enough of a platform base. I need to go back down though and grab more rods. Annoying. Why do I always do this, by the way? I know for a fact that that belt, if I go off of it, will drop me exactly where I need to go every single time. So I use the belt to make sure that I don't kill myself and don't have to waste any of my jetpack fuel getting down. God, we need so many smelters for this. The plus side is, once I finish this up, the smelter lines are done. Then we go on to just needing constructor lines. Rods. Please. That should be plenty of rods. Aha. Yeah. So you remember how I thought I'd put one up at a weird spot? I did. 100%. Good times. Okay. I'm too high again. Way too high. Okay. Annoying. But that's why I set it up that way. Okay, now we come back down here. We have enough now to build up, hopefully, the rest of these. If I am far enough out, and I should be, we can just keep on going. But because this is going to have to be a bit different, we're going to hopefully not have a problem here. Let's see here. I need to split this into thirds. I'm doing 20 per side, so that's 7 basically every third one. You know what? Let's do it this way. Let me make sure. That if I put up my splitters, like so, that I still have enough room. No. Okay, so we're going to have to do this a little bit different then. Because of the fact that we're going to be having to do 7, 7, and then 6, every 7th splitter is going to have to go slightly different, and I'll show you how I plan on doing this. It will work, it will be beautiful, you will see. It will absolutely work. Damn it, not what I meant to hit. So we're at 10 right now. $11, $12, $13. Those are facing the wrong way. I am an idiot. $11, $12, $13, $14. We were so close. $15, $16, $17. So close. $18, $19, and $20. Yeah. Now, the nice thing is, coming back, because we're only moving 575 total per minute, we only actually still need regular belts. We only need one input, so we're at 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Now we start building this back down the other way. So I don't have to do the weird setup that I'm going to be doing for the output, or for the inputs, for the output on this. So many foundations needed here, though. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Let's put up our wall here, so we know where exactly we need to merge these in at. I did splitters, didn't I? I did. I'm an idiot. Okay. So these mergers are now at the right point. I can drop that wall down now. Now then, we come back out here, production, smelters. Now we start building up the other line. And boom. Okay. Jeez, this is so many smelters. Just looking at this, it's like, holy shit. I know I called it a world eater, but damn, this thing's going to destroy the world. Just from the smelter pollution. So the mergers are easy. We can literally just go ahead, align them all up. Because I'm not worried about the mergers. My Mark IV belts will be able to easily handle the entirety of these things. I might not even need Mark IV belts. I might be able to get away with Mark IIIs. Whee! Okay. That's the wrong spot. Okay. All of our mergers are done. Now then, splitters. I told you I was going to have to do this a bit differently on the splitters, and here is how we are going to do it. So instead of being nice and centered there, what we're going to do is like this. So we can still go like that, right? Yeah, and Mark 1 belts will be fine there. And then we still go ahead like so. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But my Mark 4 belt that I bring into the first portion fails here. So we just come back out like so again. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So, I said that this one was going to have to be a bit different, and I am going to show you how. Now for reals. We come back up here to our upper platform now. Just so you are familiar with what the plan is going to be. We go ahead. And walls. We may do a 2-belt wall here because I think I'm not centered on that right for the single belt. Then logistics. Mark 4 left. That still doesn't quite work right, does it? So we're going to have to do this one a bit more dirty, I guess would be the word I'm looking for. So, we are going to do walls. Conveyor wall right there. Right? Oh, that is so annoying, though, that I can't... Oops. Super annoying that I can't snap that. That it's just a little bit off. about if I try snapping? Well, that's too low. And that's not going to snap in right. Yeah, so that's just a little bit off. So we're going to have to make this work a bit differently. So this first one can still then go in its normal orientation, like so. I know how I can make this work right still. Okay. So the other ones still go exactly like they are right now, right? If we come down here, we're going to put up a triple wall right here. Really quickly. Obviously, this middle one will go straight on down to its normal orientation point, right? Logistics. That's still alright because of how I did this. So I'm glad I only did one half of this, by the way. Okay. Now we will come back up here and do our logistics. Boom. And then the other two will come out here like so. I need to reset all of these now, though, because they are all off position from where they will need to be. No, not the foundation, please. Oh, man. No, not the smelters. God, have to put so many of these things out. Okay. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we do that rotation. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Something's wrong here. Okay. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Now, let me show you the genius of my idea. So we have that one right there, right? We then go ahead and, because you're going to have to be Mark 3 belts. You know what, we'll do this with Mark 1 belts for right now, just so I can show you the genius of the idea. We drag these two across, like so. Let's go ahead and foundation the rest of the way across. Okay. You know, we will finish the foundations out to far enough out that I know I have them all covered. Okay. Now then. Obviously, this doesn't quite line up right? That's fine. What we're going to do is walls. Like so. We're really quickly going to drop you out. Then, what we're going to do is logistics. Damn it, I forgot. That I have to do it like this. Just until I get that positioning. What the hell? I really hate the fact that you can't tell the lift to, you know, if I start up there, obviously I want that to be the output, right? But if I don't put a belt up here, going in the correct direction, it doesn't make that work right. Just so that way I can get this lift going in the correct direction that I need it to be going in. Okay. So then we would drag you down like so. Like so. Like so. Boom, boom, boom. Done and done. And, you know, we bring that belt down all the way over here. Drag you. We will drag you to right about there. Right about there. And you see, just like that, we now have that second of the 3 belts for this side done. We then will come down here. Figure out where we need the last one at. Which is right here for right now. Walls. Conveyor wall. And we'll do this the same way. Okay. Then what we need is some logistics. Because I need that to be coming the correct direction. Can't afford the Mark. We'll do this to Mark 3 for now. We're just doing this to get it all set up. Okay, we can break down that pole. And then we can come over here and break down these extra foundations that I don't want. And you see, just like that, we will have all of our stuff coming from the upper floor down to the lower. Because then we can just come down here. Yoink you. To maximum extension. Yoink you. On out to right about there. And then you just come around like that. Bada bing, bada boom, nice 90-degree turns. And we're good. Alright. We're going to end this episode here, though, because I do have to be leaving soon for my normal job. So yeah, the next platforms that will be built will be our concrete constructors. I measured out their widths, and then just basically put down a single one on it so I would know what was supposed to be there. And then we'll do the foundries. God, this is such a large construction build, though. I'm already over my oil refiner or oil pumps. One thing to note, there are supposedly pure oil nodes over that way a little bit. Like just on the other side of those cliffs areas. But you can see the poison rocks. We still have no way to deal with. So, off camera, I will finish this off with the last splitters and basically belting everything up. I wanted to show you how the plan was going to be for these ones that require more than just a single belt line per side, though. Because those ones only required a single belt line, they were easy. These ones required a bit more work because they were 2 belt lines, or they were 3 belt lines per side. And yes, I could have done it that I made more smelter lines. Done it 2 total lines of 10 each, which would have still come out to the same amount, but I want to do them in single line increments. Now, some of you may be asking what happens if I need to expand. Well, I can put up another triple belt over this and run them down over and just expand out and do the same thing over and over again as needed. And it's, by the way, how I will wind up expanding out those if I need to expand beyond what my current infrastructure is, to the point where I need multiple belts. But yep, that's it for this episode. If you like, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see in the next one. Till the next time, take care.